Alright, so this isn't really a scripted video I'm doing. This is more a chance for me to talk about something which, has been on my mind a bit recently. So, as you can see from the title of the video, this is why making something totally unique is a trash idea, and people who herald it as being superior to, non-unique concepts are trash people. So, the first point, human life is, ultimately deterministic. If you set somebody, from birth in an isolated room, they're never going to do anything. And, that's actually been proven as, there are several cases of that happening, and, they're not amazing artists. So all kinds of factors ultimately affect what you're going to do and everything that you produce. It might be, your family, your friends, what you learn in school, all that stuff. It affects what sort of thing you produce. So the idea that anything truly unique can be created is nonsense in its own right, but that's a bit of a flimsy argument. My point sort of more hinges on the idea of the creative process, at least in my mind, is that it's highly derivative. Different influences might affect the way that it's executed, but ultimately it's, usually a conglomeration of a bunch of different things that, stem from hundreds of other things. It's all, it's all related to other stuff that I have experienced and I have played or all of that. And that brings me to my next point, is that despite the fact that making something totally unique is, it's cool, I guess, if you do something that's very different, or something that a lot of people haven't seen. You're bringing, those ideas to a new audience that might not have ever seen it. So it is still valuable to, bring stuff to obscure audiences. I'm not saying that it's not valuable. But the point is that ultimately, as is so often said, it's about the execution and not the central idea you have. Ideas are a dime a dozen. Nobody likes the ideas guy. It's all about how you can represent what your idea is in terms of, maybe an art style, maybe program, whatever it might be. There's a million different areas for, game design. Or all of them contribute to the execution of what you're doing. And, execution is, ultimately execution is the result of your, to some degree your skill, to some degree your style, your natural tendencies, whatever it might be. There's 100 different things that can influence how well you execute an idea, and that's really what you should be working on, not making a unique idea. If you're struggling, as a game developer, if you're having trouble, thinking of a unique idea, just start with something very similar to what's already been done, and from there, make very slight changes to it if you need to. You can, as long as you don't infringe on any trademarks, which is a nonsense idea in the, game development world, because copyrights on game designs hardly exist. The point is, you got to work on the execution. If that involves making Pac-Man or something, go and make Pac-Man. Make Pac-Man, but, add a sword, add a laser gun, whatever you want to do. Minecraft is a great example of, execution and not ideas. Minecraft was a clone of the game Infiniminer, which didn't get that much popularity because it wasn't very well executed. But when Minecraft came along, Notch and Mojang, they took the central idea of Infiniminer, the, sort of expansive, voxel-based world, and they executed it really well, and I'm sure a bit of luck in terms of marketing did help Minecraft, which is something Infiniminer didn't have. But the central point is that still Minecraft got massively successful off of the fact they had much better execution on a very non-unique idea. So, that's really all I have to say about this. If you found this interesting, I'm glad and I feel sorry for you.